Good evening. We want to welcome everyone to Beehive's 66th Annual Business Meeting. And it's a pleasure to be here. Previously, we have asked Jake Deming, who has given our invocation. We now like to call to order the 66th Annual Business Meeting of the Beehive Credit Union. We have previously appointed Daryl Fouts, a member and vice chair of the board, as our parliamentarian for tonight's business meeting. Now we'd like to ascertain that a quorum is present. I would like to ask Bonnie Peterson, our board secretary, to ascertain that we do have a quorum present.
I ascertain that we have a quorum present.
Thank you. I'm Thane Robinson. I'm a member of the board, and we will proceed as follows. When making a motion, we'd like each of you to, before you make the motion, state your name and then make the motion. I will repeat the motion so that we will have it in our minutes. The minutes of the 2025 annual meeting have been provided for those in attendance. I would like to entertain a motion from the floor to approve those minutes.
Daryl Fouts would like to make a motion to approve the 2025 annual meeting minutes.
Daryl Fouts makes the motion to approve the minutes. Is there a second?
Jake Denning, second.
Jake Denning with the second. Is there any further discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, nay. Thank you. Right now, we'll go through the reports that we have in the credit union. First, we'll hear from Doug Conway, our supervisory committee report, followed by Kurt Gifford. He will give the treasurer's report, then Craig Gummel, our president's report, followed by myself, Thane Robinson, the chairman's report. Doug.
The Beehive Federal Credit Union Supervisory Committee Annual Report dated March 18th, 2026. The Supervisory Committee oversees the annual audit and exam to ensure compliance is adhered to with governing laws, regulations, and policies established by the Board of Directors and the National Credit Union Administration. The committee's highest priority is to ensure members' assets are protected and safe through these audits. With the help of our accounting department, our internal auditor, and our newly hired compliance specialist, we also perform regular internal audits, risk assessments, and testing to review procedures regarding day-to-day activities with a report of the results presented to the committee and board. The NCUA exam is conducted annually as well as an audit. Staff and management work closely with the NCUA examiners and auditors who perform functions. Issues identified in these reviews are resolved as timely as possible and help shape the policies and procedures of the credit union. We have contracted with a CPA firm, a Rudd & Company, for our annual financial audit. The audit is in process and will be completed for the calendar year of 2025. With the total assets in the credit union well over $630 million, we have transitioned to a much more comprehensive financial audit that will be performed each year. Committee members, the internal auditor, Beehive staff, and management will work closely with examiners and auditors to finalize any reviews and address any findings or issues that have been found or will be found. We, the Supervisory Committee, appreciate your continued confidence in our oversight role. We also appreciate the support and cooperation we receive from the Board of Directors, management, our internal auditor, and Beehive staff. It is our privilege to serve you. We are happy to conclude by stating we are confident that adequate controls are in place and that operations are sound. Committee members, Matt Nielsen, Chair, Robin Dunlop, Secretary, Rachel Toki, Doug Conway, Barrett Wilcox.
Thank you for your membership in Beehive Federal Credit Union. Here are some highlights of our success in 2025. 2025 was a year of steady growth for Beehive Federal Credit Union. Total assets of the credit union as of year-end 2025 were $626.7 million, an increase of $22.5 million, or 3.72% over the previous year-end. Revenues from loans and investments increased significantly over the prior year, providing a much-needed increase in earnings to compensate for the high cost of deposits. Member deposits are the primary source of funds for loans to credit union members, so attracting and keeping member deposits is essential. I am pleased to report that in 2025, deposit balances increased $39.5 million to $551 million, a 7.7% increase. Loans to members increased $14.5 million to $475.2 million, a 3.2% increase. This means that 86% of our deposits are working to meet the borrowing needs of our members. In addition to consumer loans and deposits, Beehive offers a full range of business loans and deposit services. It is noteworthy that in just 9 years, member business loans now total $143 million, which represents 30% of our total loan balances. Our high-yield business savings account continues to be one of our fastest-growing deposit services. Business account balances increased by $18.8 million during the year, with total balances at year-end of $76.2 million. This is evidence of our ability to meet the growing needs of our business members. It is important to note that Beehive improved in every significant financial measure over the prior year-end. Net income for 2025 was $4.6 million, which increased our net worth ratio from 8.25% to 8.61%. Net worth represents the safety net for the credit union, allowing us to continue to provide affordable financial services for our members, even when economic conditions are not ideal. A net worth ratio of 7% is considered well capitalized, and Beehive has held a net worth ratio above 7% for the last 21 years. Loan charge-offs can be a significant drag on earnings and financial stability. Our charge-off ratio for 2025 was 0.05%, significantly below the national average of 0.8% and consistently lower than our peer average. The board and management team recognize that loans to members are funded with your money, and we understand the importance of safeguarding your assets while also providing needed loan services to our members. Member growth in 2025 was difficult for many credit unions as non-traditional financial technology companies continue to enter the market. These companies are not subject to the same regulations and oversight requirements that credit unions must navigate, which impacts the safety and soundness of the financial industry. Notwithstanding these challenges, Beehive ended the year with total membership of 33,500, a net increase of 216 members over the previous year-end. To better support our growing membership and expanding services, Beehive began construction on a second branch in Idaho Falls. That branch will be open and ready to serve you later this summer. Thank you for your ongoing trust and support.
Good evening. I am grateful for the opportunity to participate in the 66th annual meeting of Beehive Federal Credit Union. I am also grateful the decision was made to move Beehive's annual meeting from the third Thursday of March to the third Wednesday of March. This decision is already paying dividends as we avoid a conflict with tomorrow evening's BYU basketball game in the opening round of the NCAA tournament. Good luck to the Cougars. While the importance of the decision to change dates of the annual meeting was most likely depends on your level of fandom for BYU sports, I did want to focus tonight on some important decisions or improvements Beehive is making to better serve you, the members of the credit union. I will start with the addition of Saturday hours at 2 branches. The North Rexburg branch, located on the corner of 2nd East and Moody Road, across from Walmart, will begin Saturday operations on April 11th and open its doors each Saturday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. The second branch to open on Saturdays will be the new Hit Road branch, directly across from Costco in Idaho Falls. If you have driven on Hit Road recently, you have seen the new structure rising directly east of Costco. The goal is to open this new branch in late July. From the grand opening, this branch will open its doors on Saturday and provide the same Beehive service you expect from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We recognize your busy schedules and are excited to meet you in person at 2 convenient and centrally located branches where much of East Idaho and even Western Wyoming conducts their Saturday shopping. We also want to meet your needs with better digital tools. One example is this week, a feature was added to the Beehive mobile app, allowing you to push your Beehive card into a digital wallet with one click. No more filling out multiple fields to launch your card in Apple Wallet or Google Wallet. A simple button will push it into the wallet. Another card feature related that was added this week is Secure Card View. This feature will provide a more seamless and secure experience when you need on-the-go access to your card information. It also makes it easy to copy card details for online purchases with a single tap. These decisions are important and needed to improve your experience with the credit union. We recognize Beehive exists to serve you, the member owner. Our focus is to meet you where and when you want to receive your financial services, and to remove any unnecessary friction that can be replaced with better technology, better processes, better hours, or better locations. Now I'd like to shift gears briefly. 1 year ago in this meeting, I spoke about financial scams aimed at our members and the best prevention measures to fight it. I'm happy to report the credit union has seen a decrease in the number of Beehive members falling for fraudulent texts, phone calls, and emails in 2025 versus 2024. However, the threat is still there and will not go away. Estimates project that if cybercrime itself were a country, it would have just become the world's third largest economy, trailing only the United States and China. A projected 10.5 trillion annually is lost to fraud. Please, if you receive something that appears or sounds fishy, hang up or close out of it. We will not be offended if you hang up on us and call back to verify the source. Please stay safe in your digital communication. Lastly, and speaking on behalf of the employees of the credit union, we are grateful to serve the Beehive community. We recognize Beehive as a distinct community of like-minded individuals who decided to pool their resources together to improve their collective financial well-being. The creation of this credit union in 1960 on the campus of Ricks College was a powerful moment for our unique community, which now spans the entire nation. We are committed to serving and protecting this nationwide community by providing continual access to safe and affordable financial products needed to improve your life, weather economic downturns, and build your wealth. Beehive is a special community, and we thank you for being a member of it. Have a great evening.
Thank you. As you can see, you're in well hands with Beehive Credit Union. 2025 was a rebounding year for all of us at the credit union. Beehive was not alone in their financial encounters, facing many other financial institutions. Fortunately, we had the foresight to recognize early the challenges well before it became a dismal situation. Coming out of financial instability, which existed for all financial institutions in 2024, Beehive led the way in providing financial stability for our members. We chose to be very cautious in lending while allowing our cash deposits to catch up to a stabilizing level. Unlike some of the other financial institutions, our liquidity level slowly began to become healthy again. And at the start of 2025, our growth from last year was slow, but as the year progressed, we regained a stable financial position. We ended the year with $627 million in assets, and we also ended the year with just over 33,500 members. We have members in almost every state in the country. Within a few months, we'll open another physical branch in North Idaho Falls, bringing our total number of branches to 8. Being a credit union with assets greater than $500 million, we are scrutinized more in all of our business practices by the NCUA. We went through a very comprehensive audit late last year of 2025 and came out with very encouraging results. As you know from your interactions with Beehive, there is something differentiating us from other credit unions and banks. Beehive's core competency is the service our members provide to each of us. It is the soul of Beehive. This philosophy is how you are treated by the employees who are more than happy to help you with any of your needs. We want to thank the staff for not only how they do it, for what they do, but how they do it. The board, the executive committee, the supervisory committee, and the employees are extremely confident in performing their responsibilities. The board understands one thing very well, and that is we are committed to protecting all of our members' financial investments. We do not take this responsibility lightly and are honored in representing our members. Our biggest and most important asset at the credit union is you, the member. We thank all of you for helping us be an exceptional financial institution. We're continually looking for ways to improve and add services for you. Our number one concern before making any decisions is how they affect you, the member. And we wish you all a very successful and safe upcoming year. The board of directors of the credit union have no unfinished business. Do any members know of any unfinished business? Seeing none, the board of directors has no new business to conduct at this annual meeting. Are there any members who would like to introduce any new business at this time? Seeing none, we will ask Doug Conway of the Supervisory Committee will announce the final results of the election. We want to thank Bonnie Peterson and Josh Fulmer, who have served tirelessly for us throughout the years, and we want to thank them for their service. Doug.
The Supervisory Committee verified and conducted the 2026 election. The following two individuals have been elected to the Board of Directors: Robin Fielding and Preston Peterson. Thank you.
Thank you, Doug. I would now entertain a motion to destroy or delete all the ballots.
Tim Kershaw, I move that we destroy the ballots.
Thank you. A motion by Tim Kershaw to destroy the ballots. Is there a second?
Daryl Fouts with the second.
Daryl Fouts with a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Nay. I'd like to ask the IT committee and the supervisory committee to report back to the board once those records have been either deleted or destroyed. All business reports and activities of the 66th annual meeting have been completed. I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Jake Denning, motion to adjourn.
Jake Denny makes the motion to adjourn. Is there a second?
Tim Kershaw, second.
Tim Kershaw with a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.